Thank you for joining me for our empowerment series today. Today's topic is going to be generational curses and why it's important to break those generational curses. We're going to discuss how to manage your time for success. Welcome. We're glad to have you here. My name is Shenerikia, and I'm here to empower you, to motivate and to inspire you, to manage your time, to reach your potential. The curse stops here. You were made divinely to achieve success. The topics that we're going to discuss today is in terms of generation and curse. Why does it hurt to be the chosen one? Why is the pain necessary and a part of your process? When they don't believe in you, how to overcome the haters and their comments, having a grateful heart, shame breaking, and your mental mindset, your energy and your legacy. Generation. The term for generation is all of the people born and living at and about the same time, regarded collectively. Synonyms: age, age group, peer group. The production of something. Synonyms: creation, spawning, making, origination, inception. Curse. A solemn utterance intended to invoke a supernatural power to inflict harm or punishment on something or someone. Synonyms: hex, curse, voodoo, jinx. An offensive word or phrase to express or annoyance. Synonyms are swear word, profanity, expletive, dirty word, invoke or use a curse word. Why does it hurt to be the chosen one? It hurts because it's uncomfortable and a dulling ache, a pain that can take a toll on your mental health. The pain hurts because it never comes from a stranger, but those that are close in relation to you. Continued. Words hurt, torment hurts, negative actions hurt. Behaviors like these can impact the structure of your day. The pain hurts because you want comfort, relief, and support that's not existent from those surrounding you. It's really important to align yourself with those who believe in you and those who have the same type of energy that you have. Why the pain is necessary and a part of your process. It's necessary to teach you strength and endurance. You need the strength to endure the bad behaviors and the negative conversations that affect your mindset. There's a saying that if you hang around 5 people that drink all day, or if you hang around 3 people that have a mentality of spending money or a mentality of partying or the mentality of talking negatively, you will become the next person that is negatively impacted by the behaviors in your surroundings. The pain is also necessary to bring awareness to your life, the hierarchy of your life. Where are you on Maslow's hierarchy of needs? It's really important that you take a look at this hierarchy chart and that you assess and evaluate, where am I in life? I spoke about that on one of the empowerment series. Where are you in life? The reset. It's time to reset. Where are you in life? Where are you going? Do you know who you are? What is your life purpose? Once you take a look at the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you can assess and evaluate where you are in life and do the necessary work to get yourself to where you want to be in life. You must evaluate your psychological phenomenon. Why is the pain necessary and part of your process? The effects of human behaviors and responses decides human capital investments of a person, their path to success. You've been chosen, why not you? I'm built for this. It hurts sometimes, but I keep going. The pain is part of the self-discovery. The pain is part of your self-discovery. You're built for this. You were made for this. If I endure this and I get through this and I show my courageousness and my bravery, if I show the discipline that I have to be able to get through my process and the pain of my process, someone else is going to invest their human capital in me because I'm valuable. When they don't believe in you. Everybody's not going to always believe in you. They're not going to always see your vision. They're not always going to root for you and cheer you on. Someone might say no. You take a business plan to the table in front of the panel of those who are investors. They say no. They shut you down. They say no. They say no. When they don't believe in you, repeat after me. I get to choose who I become. I can become a person that cries about it and a person that says, this ain't working. I'm going to do this. I get to choose who I become. I'm a chain breaker. I establish financial and literacy freedom within my generation. Do you know who you are? I'm a chain breaker. I get to establish financial and literacy freedom within my generation. When they don't believe in you, being chosen means that most people and humans don't know who they are or what their purpose is in life in your bloodline or in your generation. What is your purpose in life? If it's hard right now, keep going. If it hurts right now, keep going. On the side of that pain is your passion. On the other side of that pain is going to be your reward. The bigger the reward, the bigger the giant. When they don't believe in you, what is your purpose in life? Chain breakers are geniuses, leaders, learners, and resilient. Leaders with this type of mentality are strong-willed, and they know who they are. Repeat after me. I get to choose who I become. I can learn a new thing. I don't have to be an expert right away. With practice, I can get better. This is where it runs out. When they disbelieve in your future successes and endeavors, can you do what I do? I don't need your support. When they disbelieve in you, they ask you, what you been up to? What you doing now? You tell them what you've been up to and what you're doing now. They don't believe in you. That's waste your time. I don't even know what you're doing out there. You can do this. I got you. Just do this. I got you. I don't need your support. Can you do what I do? What's your legacy? Because this is my legacy. Can you do what I do? I don't need your support. I got it. Thank you. Cool. You do that. I do this. What's your purpose? When they don't believe in you and you tell them what you're doing now, they don't believe in you. They say that's a waste of time. I got you. I'm gonna support you. But what's your purpose? Well, my purpose is to be a NBA player. My purpose in life is just to get through every day. What you mean what my purpose is? They don't know who they are. They don't know where they're going. They don't know how they're gonna break their generational curse. So they come in to curse your life. They come to stop you on your path to success. They stopped off at whatever avenue of this my everyday. Now, what's your purpose? The book stops here. No more of you having dictation and governing over my life. What you been doing today? I see you doing such and such. You ain't got nothing done today. You look like yesterday's mess. Girl, every day you get up trying to figure out what you're going to do and how you're going to make this money. Every day you get up and you do the same motivational speaking. You should just do this because this work. This is guaranteed to work. You should just do this because you see where I'm at. You see how I'm living. Now the buck stops here. No more of you having dictation and governing on my life. Most of the time when somebody give you opinion on your life and where you at in life, or they want to take up your time or have some of your time because you're valuable, they end up telling you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. They're governing and dictating your life. You have to know what your purpose is. Well, my purpose is to establish financial and literacy freedom within my generation, not your generation. It's not to come and hang out and chill all day. It's not to go and buy new outfits at the mall. It's to make sure that my message is getting heard to other young people that's within my generation. You are changing. Be mindful of the conversations, the behavioral patterns, and the negative context in which you display towards others. What I mean by this is what tends to happen is that while we're maneuvering through life, we stepping on other people's toes. While we're maneuvering through life, we telling people, nah. While we maneuvering through life, we're being challenged. And they ask you, well, how you feel about this? And you say, you know what, that's for lying people. I ain't even gonna even waste my time with it. We end up forgetting where we started from. And we end up putting our foot in our mouths and chopping off our own necks because of the fact we too busy on our way to success that we forgot how we even fail to even start working on ourselves and working on bettering ourselves and getting ourselves from the place that we was at. I was at a place of brokenness and I had to heal myself, and I'm changing. But while I'm changing, I got to be mindful of those conversations I'm having and the places I'm going. Because when I hang out with my homegirls who cussing all day, well, next week I'm cussing all week and I'm like, what? This ain't even me. So now I got to reset and reevaluate myself and say, you know what? Let's get back focused. Let's get back on what we was doing. This was what was working. I felt good when I woke up and I said, good morning, self. But now when I'm not saying good morning, self to myself, and I'm not saying, I love you, how you feel today? Good morning, self. How you doing today? When I forget about all that hard work I done put in on myself, now I forgot who I am. I don't know who I am no more. Now I'm being like my homegirl over there. I'm acting like them now because those behavioral patterns that messed up my mental cognition. Because those conversations they have, and I'm thinking it's okay to say, nah, you know what? Off the other side. I'm thinking it's okay to say, yeah, I got through that. That ain't nothing. If you can't get through that, you can't do nothing. I'm changing. So when I'm changing, I got to make sure that I push past the obstacles that were the life challenges that was on my way to success, and not to put my foot in my mouth and say nothing or behave in a way that makes it seem like, you know what, you did all that for them. So you mean to tell me you told me to work on myself, but you sitting up here and doing this? You told me to work out at the gym, but you can't even get up and work out at the gym every day. You telling me that I need to be more kind with my words, but every other word you say is some crazy stuff. So when you're changing, you have to evaluate yourself and say, it's test taking time every day for champions. Every day I'm taking a test to see if I'm better or if I'm going back to those negative things. Am I putting a Band-Aid over my pain? So yesterday, I cut my finger. Today, I took that Band-Aid off. I let it hurt. I let it bleed. Today, I put some Neosporin on it. Tomorrow, Band-Aid coming off tomorrow. You know why Band-Aid coming off tomorrow? Because it got to hurt. That bacteria got to hit it. It got to be a little bit of bad germs in it for it to get better. Because if I'm not around bad people, I don't know what it looks like for people to be bad. If I'm not around negative people, I don't know how to be positive. It got to hurt a little bit. It got to bleed. I got to take this Band-Aid off. I can't keep this Band-Aid on because it's going to feel good. It feels good because the pressure on it. But then if I'm not excelling in my test, meaning that I'm not using my words wisely, or I'm not using my behaviors, and I'm not doing the same thing I'm telling you to do, then I'm just being hypocritical. Because you believe in me, because you're watching me, because you believe in me. It's test taking time every day for champions. Tomorrow, this Band-Aid come off. It needs a little bit of bad germs because I need to know what it's like for it to get a little dirty. You got to get a little dirty first. I got to be my own source of energy. I can't let nobody dim my light. What I mean by this and why I say be your own source of energy is because you got to stop matching the energy of people whom you don't aspire to be. I don't want to be like the girl that's going to work every day at the hair store telling me what kind of hair to buy, trying to get me to buy the upsell hair because it's more and because it's going to last longer. It's not going to last longer. I'm going to still take it out in 2 weeks. It's not going to last longer. You just want me to spend more money. But they're not going to give you no raise if I spend more money on this. But that's me being negative. So instead of me saying, girl, I ain't got no money for that, instead of me saying that and matching energy or being like, yeah, I'm about it, instead of me doing that, I have to ask myself, is this somebody I want to be? Or you say, no, thank you. I don't want to buy that hair. I'm just going to get this hair because I'm gonna get some breaks instead. She cheap anyway. She ain't got no money. She ain't got no money. She gonna be on a budget or something. I could match energy in that situation, but I don't aspire to be like the girl selling hair behind the counter. Now, for instance, if I go into a place and I go to a place of business and there's someone dressed nice in a suit, I aspire to be like somebody dressed like a professional business person. The person in the suit gave out business cards and said, I'm looking for some help at my restaurant. I'm looking for some help at my office. I aspire to be that type of person so I can match that type of energy and wear a suit and hand out cards. Because I'm dressed for success. Because I'm handing out my business cards, so I'm letting people know what I'm doing and what I'm looking for. Stop matching energy with the people that you don't aspire to be like. When they yell, you don't have to. Can you come over here and watch such and such for me? I'll be back in about an hour. No, I'm busy doing such and such. You know what? You can help me every now and then. I don't ask you for much. When they yell, you don't have to. You ain't even got to hang up the phone. You can say, I don't like your tone of voice with me. Have a good day. Simple, right? It seems simple. But see, when you don't know how to be your own source of energy and you so caught up trying to please everybody, or you so caught up trying to help everybody, who's helping you? Who's taking care of your mental mindset? What are you spending your time on? Is your time spent on your successes? Or is your time spent on making sure I'm there for everybody else? I'm there for everybody else. Can I ask you for the same thing if I need it back? Can you do this for me? When you're yelling at someone, understand you don't have to. When they become undone, stay composed. I'm mad because I did such and such. When they become undone, stay composed. You the one that's mad, not me. You be mad over there in the mad people corner by yourself. I'm gonna be over here in the happy people corner. You be over there in the, I'm in a dark space corner. I'm gonna be over here in the light corner. It's okay to express your feelings, but be mindful of how you react. People gonna do things to hurt you. People gonna say things to make you feel like you gotta defend yourself. I gotta clap back. I gotta get on your nerves. I gotta make you mad. People gonna do stuff. People gonna say stuff because what else can they do? When they don't know who they are, they don't know what their purpose is in life. What else can you do but hurt me? What else can you do but tear me down? What else can you do but make me feel like I owe you something that I ain't even asked you for? What else can you do? What else can you do but make me become undone and yell at you because you're in the dark space? Because you're unsure of where you want to be in life, and instead of working on yourself and your mental mindset, you're too busy unraveling my mindset. You're too busy tearing me down because it feels good to you. Hurt people hurt people. Misery loves company. You are in control of you. You get an invitation to show up to misery. You going to misery party or not? You get an invitation to come to the circus. You going to the circus or not? One bad or negative reaction can change your life when you're not mindful. I'm over there and I see somebody beating on their girlfriend, so I go over there to stop them from hitting her while we outside a Dollar Tree, and the man turned around and hit me. I picked up something off the ground, a lug wrench, and I hit him upside the head. Well, guess what? He's still beating on her and I'm locked up in prison. Because I had one bad reaction to seeing something else that hurt me. It hurt me to see this man hitting this woman outside the store. So I want to go defend her. So when I go defend her, I end up letting one reaction to somebody else's business that wasn't professional business change my life. You got to change your mindset. What does that have to do with me? What can I do with this information? What is this source of information going to do for my energy? Is it going to bring me down, or is it going to build my energy up? Is it going to make me shine more, or is it going to make me feel more negative and more hurt and more miserable? Is my light going to flicker if I pick up this energy and put it into my output source? You are in control of your time. What you spend your time doing and what you spend your time on, it really matters. Today, I spent about an hour or two putting together this presentation, because I want to get to the place of not being able to make a PowerPoint presentation when I speak, because I want to be able to speak off the top of my head for 20 minutes. Today, this morning, I listened to a personal development video for 10 minutes. 10 minutes went by so fast, listen to another one for 10 minutes. Was on my next one for 14, 15 minutes. I spent my time developing my mind because I knew that life was going to hit me today. Test taking time is every day for champions. I'm a champion, so every day I have to take a test. Well, today I took a test and I failed my test today because I was cussing like it wasn't nobody business, because that's what I did when ain't nobody looking. When ain't nobody looking, I'm cussing. When I'm not on the video, I'm probably cussing 9 times out of 10 because it's irritating, it's annoying, and because I end up saying things, but then I have to be mindful. I have to tell myself, you know what? Don't be the pot calling the kettle black. Don't be sitting up here on this video when you take control of your time and you spend your video empowering people, but you're not really the same behind closed doors when ain't nobody looking. When ain't nobody looking, you cussing. So I had to manage my time and say, you know what? We're gonna make sure we don't cuss on this video today. We're gonna work on not making any more presentations and just standing up doing it. It's challenges. I'm too busy focusing my time on challenging myself, to develop myself, to work on me. What can I do with your business? What can I do with your time? Because your time ain't my time. Your 24 hours might start at 8 o'clock this morning. Your 24 hours in your day might have started at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Managing your time for success. Understand that you are changing. Say to yourself, I am changing. I'm creating a revolution inside my own self-care. I choose to make my health, wellness, and my mindset my first priority. I woke up this morning. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning. First thing I did was thank God, because I was able to open my eyes. I was able to move my hands. My feet work. My arms work. I don't have no gastrointestinal problems. I'm able to breathe throughout my nose, my lungs. I don't have to have no interpreter interpreting words that I say to somebody else. I ain't got to walk on no crutches today. I ain't worried about being in a wheelchair and something dropping, somebody else got to help me. Why would I be ungrateful today? Why wouldn't I thank the person that woke me up this morning? Why wouldn't I utilize my time today to be successful? Because I don't have to depend on somebody else to change me or wipe me. I don't have to depend on nobody else to fix me a plate and bring it to me. I don't have to depend on no correctional officer to tell me, out in the yard now. I don't have to depend on nobody to tell me, all right, lights out, go to bed. I don't have to depend on nobody to tell me, you up today? Do you need me to wash you? I'm able to wash myself. So I took care of myself this morning. I got up this morning. I said, good morning, self. I love you. How you feeling today? You all right? How you doing today? In between time, me getting myself together and loving on myself and self-caring with myself this morning, I had a conversation this morning. When I had the conversation this morning, it could have thrown my day off. But I said, you know what? I'm managing my time for success. Guess what I did? Something that made me happy. I baked. I knew I had to get ready for the presentation. My presentation wasn't even done this morning. I put it together within an hour or two. One of my words is wrong on side of my presentation, but guess what? I'm still gonna post it because we're human. We make mistakes. I can own up to my mistake. I take accountability. I rushed and did my presentation. So there is a P for PR instead of or. But guess what? It's my presentation. I can take it down and fix it whenever I want to. I messed up, oh well. I'm human, I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Because I'm changing, I'm creating a revolution in my own self-care. I care about myself to not sweat the small stuff. I choose to make my health and my wellness my first priority. Why would I sit here and beat myself up over something I'm presenting that's, I flipped the page. I went to the next slide. Think of your time and successes in this manner. When I'm full of abundance, then I'm more grateful to pour into someone else. I was so happy after being full of abundance today. I was so happy because I woke up this morning, and even though things didn't go the way I wanted to, this afternoon, I had another setback this afternoon, and I managed my time so well that I said nothing's going to hinder my growth today because it's test taking time. I'm a champion, so I have to take a test every day. Sometimes I have to take 3 or 4 tests in a day. Now my hands get a little clammy and I get a little frustrated because I keep having to take tests. But I'm a champion, so it's expected. If you're not a champion, you don't have to take a test like me. You don't have to take a test like me every day because you can't pass my test. The test is made for me. It's especially made for me. I don't expect you to understand because you don't pour into yourself. If you pour into yourself, you manage your time for success. You're able to understand how to break these generational curses. Once you're developed to the point that you don't need personal development, or you don't have to have a pick me up of having to hear somebody pour into you and tell you who you are, then you've arrived. That's why it's always important to be mindful of the behaviors and the contextual conversations that you're having, because this PowerPoint presentation and me presenting could have went 1 or 2 ways. It could have went to the point of me saying something negative when I'm here to empower you. Managing your time. To become successful at anything, you must simply be what most people are not: consistent. I didn't want to do this today. I'm consistent because of the fact that I need this more than you need this. I need the empowerment series and the videos, and I need to get up and stand up and speak to somebody, because if not, I'm being selfish and I'm holding all of this in. And when I hold this in, I'm so grateful because I'm able to get up and do things for myself. I'm not dependent on somebody else to make me feel like I'm worthy enough or I'm valuable enough to share the information that I've learned on how to better myself and how to overcome the obstacles of the life challenges that I face every day. I was so full of abundance that I said, you know what, even though you don't want to do this today, you want to change clothes and you want to work out and post cute pictures, and you're not ready. I wasn't ready today. So because I wasn't ready, I rushed and got it ready. And instead of double checking my work, I said, whatever, we're gonna wing it. We're gonna go with it. But I'm consistent enough to be disciplined enough to go ahead and present, because I need this more than you need this. I took 2 tests today. The 2 tests today, actually it was 3 because I had sweets and desserts. I've lost weight and I've been eating sweets and desserts. I got bacon. I mean, that's neither here nor there. But when you're grateful to pour into someone else, then you think of your time and abundance in a manner of being unselfish. Because I'm breaking a curse of keeping all of this positivity, all of this good source of energy, and I'm giving it to other people. But to do that, I have to cut off the people that are negative in my life. I got to cut them out of my life. When you're managing your time, cutting people out of your life doesn't mean that you hate them. It means that I respect myself and that I value my time. Cutting people out of my life doesn't mean that I hate them. It means that I respect myself and that I value my time. You're not selfish for wanting to be treated well. It's not selfish for me to demand you to respect me. It's not selfish of me to demand you to give me the same type of energy that I give you. Am I giving you negative energy? Then why are you giving me negative energy? Am I giving you grief? Well, why are you giving me grief? Am I giving you uninspiring thoughts? Well, why are you pushing off bad projections of your insecurities off on me? It's not selfish for me to say, I don't want nothing to do with you if you got to talk about some stuff that's going to make me go back to a dark place. If you're going to take me to Debbie Downer Avenue, I can't ride in the car with you. If you're going to take me to a place that I had to work hard to come from, I got to cut you out of my life. It don't mean I hate you. Call me when you want to talk about something positive. Call me when you want to pour into me. I'm tired of pouring into you. Pour into me. It's not about controlling your thoughts. It's about guiding your thoughts more in the direction of what you are wanting to go in, or that you're wanting to go in. What direction do you want your thoughts to go in? For me, every day I wake up and I tell myself positive thoughts, happy thoughts, positive thoughts, happy thoughts, because of the fact I know that it's test taking time every day for me. Every day I take this test of being the person that has been chosen to break the generational curses in my family, because other people couldn't do that. So because I have to be the one to break these generational curses, I have to tell myself, yes, my feelings matter. It's not selfish of me to tell you that you have to treat me the way that you want somebody to treat your mom. It's not selfish for me to tell you that you got to treat me the way you want somebody to treat your daughter. It's not selfish for me to tell you that you have to treat me well. I treat myself well. When I get up and I go exercise, I'm taking care of myself, my self-care. When I get up and I tell myself, good morning, self, how are you today? I love you, self. When I say that to myself, or when I get into a place of being undone and I tell myself, calm down, it's okay. Let's reset, let's reevaluate. When I tell myself that, or I say it's time to reset, and I set me an alarm and I reset for 5 or 10 minutes and do something that makes me happy, because my mental health matters. Your feelings matter. Your mental health matters. I can control my thoughts all day long, but if my thoughts feel like, oh, you trying me, if my thoughts think that and I misguide my thoughts and my thoughts go into a negative place, it's going to be hard for me to control those thoughts, because you tried me. Then that'll be my thought all day. Then I'll be in a bad place. So therefore, when you manage your feelings, you're able to say, my feelings matter. How someone else makes me feel matters. Someone's projections and insecurities that are placed negatively upon me, it matters. When somebody says something that may bother you or hurt your feelings, you have to understand that they're placing their negative thoughts and feelings upon you to disrupt your physiological brain functions. What I mean by this is that the impact or lack of positive reinforcing responses triggers the neurological brain waves to disrupt the psychological neurons that are keeping your mental mindset in a state of productivity. I'm going to say that again because I know there was a lot. But this is the most important part of managing your feelings and why you have to understand the mental cognition of other people. I spoke about the mental cognition of others in one of my empowerment series videos. If you haven't checked it out, I strongly suggest that you check out a few of those empowerment series videos by me. What I mean by this is that the impact or lack of positive reinforcing responses triggers the neurological brain waves to disrupt the psychological neurons that are keeping your mental mindset in a state of productivity. All it takes is for me to piss you off, or to step on your foot, or to send something in the mail, or to have a bill collector call you. It's going to trigger your mind. After it bothers you and after it disrupts your function for the day, after I've broken the cognition of what you had planned, you had a to-do list today. I broke your to-do list. Once I broke your to-do list, then you're not productive no more. You went from a place of productivity. Realize that you don't need anyone's emotional validation or approval of your life choices and decisions to become successful. Realize that you don't need anyone's emotional validation or approval of your life choices and decisions to become successful. How to overcome the haters and their comments. What you speak, the things that you say, and what you believe is what you deserve is what will continue to happen around you. I tell myself all the time, good things are supposed to happen to me. Only good things are supposed to happen to me. Bad things are not supposed to happen to me. I don't put my place in the behavioral patterns of bad things happening to me. I don't go places where Debbie Downer Avenue is or the crab in the barrel mentality nightclub. I don't go to pay for this hairdo and get the latest gossip hair salon. I don't put myself in the type of negative context or place of uninspiring events. What you attract is more than likely what you're gonna become. Am I attracting the type of people that are sitting around all day feeling helpless and hopeless, that ain't asking themselves, what else can I do? How valuable am I? What is my purpose in life? Speak positive words of affirmations. Have a strong sense of understanding and knowing where you want to be in life. What do you want others to say about you when you're not in the room? Are you valuable enough for the haters or the people that don't believe in you to speak negatively or positive about you? This matters because when you matter and you're valuable, when you're managing your time for success, successful people are always so busy. I don't have time. I don't have time to gossip with you. I don't have time to get on the bus and go to Pop Pill's party. I don't have time to get on the bus with you and go over there to gossip for 5 minutes and then go be unproductive for the rest of the day. I can't stop by to holler at you when you're home, girl, while y'all at the bar talking about people. I can't sit there and hang like that because I'm so valuable and my time is successful that I have to be at this event. I gotta go. As long as you're the topic of conversation and being discussed, then you're important. You're valuable because you've been chosen and picked out to be of concern and of importance. When they stopping by to see what you're up to today, it's because you're important. They're concerned because you're so valuable. When you change your mindset and the way your perception is and the way you look at things, you're able to manage your time for success because you want to invite me. You want me to come hang, but I'm of importance and I'm of concern that I'm so valuable that I'm over here. You got to come over here to hang out with me. As long as you're the topic of conversation and being discussed, and you're important. When they stop talking about you, that's when you need to worry. When they stop trying to get you to come and hang out, that's when the invites stop coming, that's when you worry. When someone doesn't have anything positive or negative to say to you in regards to your life, then you should worry. When they ain't got nothing to tell you down with and beat you down with, then that's when you need to worry. That's when you need to be like, dang, y'all ain't saying nothing negative lately. Y'all ain't trying to stop me from being successful lately. Y'all ain't trying to stop me from breaking the generation curse. Now, if the internet go out in 5 minutes, then that means I'm important. That means they ain't want me to be empowering you today. You're not breaking any generational curses if they ain't talking. You're not doing enough if they ain't talking and they ain't trying to stop you. Ask yourself, who am I? Who are you? Who am I? Negative comments? Silence the people that are talking. Silence the haters, the doubters, the naysayers, those who are in disbelief, because it's you and not them. Every time I see you got something negative to say about what I'm doing, because it's me and not you. You weren't the one that was able to break the generational curse. That's why. I was chosen. It wasn't you that was chosen. It wasn't you that was chosen. It was me. I was chosen because it's me and not you. Let your actions speak for you. Today, I only have one thing to do today. Work out. I'm doing my empowerment series video today. Only thing I had to do on my to-do list was work out. I mean, I'm still gonna get my workout in, but let your actions speak for you. So I would rather do an empowerment series than to be working out right now, because that's the only thing I had on my to-do list to do. Ask yourself, what are people saying about me when I'm not in the room? What are people conversations about me focusing on? Are they focused on why I wear my hair like this? Are they focused on what I did 5 years ago? Are they focused on how much weight I lost? Are they focused on the fact that it's me and not them? Are they focused on the fact that they don't know who they are? What are you talking about me when I'm not in the room? What are you saying about me? Guess what? It don't matter what they're saying about you. That ain't your business. What they saying about you ain't your business. That ain't for you to be worried about. What they saying about you really ain't of importance, because the thing that matters when people are having conversations about you, is it a negative or positive impact? Is it a negative impact or a positive impact full of opportunity and building blocks that will help my successes in order for me to leave a legacy? All I care about when you're talking about me when I'm not in the room is if it's a negative impact or a positive impact that's going to help me lead a generation, to break the generational curses, not just in my family, but in other people's family. Are you speaking about the positive impact full of opportunity that you can present to me? That's all I care about. When you're talking about me and you're discussing me, is this going to help my successes in order for me to leave a legacy and to help lead a generation of others behind me to help leave a legacy? That's all I care about when you're talking. When you're discussing me, is that what your discussion about me is? Repeat after me. I don't have to be an expert right away. I can learn new things. With practice, I will get better. I get to choose who I become. When you are in position to break generational curses and to lead a legacy, then you must possess the energy to survive the negative comments, the behaviors of others, and the opinionated people that stopped off at Hater Boulevard, Bring Them Down Street, Crab and a Barrel Mentality Club. Energy is contagious. Do I want to align myself with your source of energy? I'll handle this on my own. I'll prove to myself that I have what it takes. I'm the GOAT. I know what my purpose is. My biggest enemy is me. Empowerment means authority or power given to someone to do something. The process of becoming a stronger and more confident person, especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's rights. At the end of every day, you cannot stop others from talking about you or from being in a space of brokenness that have not been healed or dealt with within themselves. Misery loves company, and only hurt people hurt people. Misery loves company, and only hurt people hurt people. If there's somebody that's always having something to say, or they always want you to hang out with them and go to a place of brokenness or a place of unproductiveness or a place of just energy that's not valuable, that's going to dim your life. If what we're doing today gonna have me stuck in the bed tomorrow to the point I can't get up and get my workout in, I can't be going there with you. If what we're doing today is going to have me in some drama tomorrow and somebody calling my phone like, I heard what you said about me, I can't be going there with you. I can't retain that kind of information and hold on to that kind of energy, because us gossiping about such and such got back to such and such, and now such and such calling me, and now I'm inmate number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 because I popped off on her because she popped off on me. Misery loves company, and only hurt people hurt people. Most people have not healed their brokenness and taken their band-aid off. Where is they? Where is they? They always talking. Where is they? They always got something to talk about and say something. Where is they? Are the people that are talking negatively and behaving in an unwell manner around you in a place of self-security and self-sufficiency that would make you want to trade places with them? Do I want to walk a mile in your shoes? I mean, you're doing so good since you want me to go hang out with you all the time. You must be doing better than me because of the fact that every time I'm doing something, every time I'm studying for a test, you tell me close my book. That don't even matter. Tests don't matter. You're gonna pass. The teacher gonna pass you because you look cute. Where is they? Where are they? Are they miserable or happy? Are they on an island feeling great about themselves or masking their pain? Where is they? Who are they? Ask yourself, who are they? I had a lot of people tear me down as I built businesses over the last couple of years. You should do this by yourself. Don't bring your friend along with you. Man, you ain't gonna stick to that. You would make more money if you did it this way. I heard so much stuff. Do it this way. Open your store this way. You ain't made no money off of that yet. I don't even know why you keep doing that. I heard so much negative stuff. It went in one ear and out the other. Because who are they? Who are you to tell me or to try to stop me from believing in myself and what I can do? Why are you not clapping for me, sharing the link to my gift box store? Why is you not buying a book or sharing a book cover to your timeline? But every time you hear something, you got something to say. You quick to give me your opinion on something I ain't asked for. You quick to chime in when it ain't needed. Who are they? Who are they to stop you from believing in what you can achieve and who you can become? Who are they to stop you from believing in what you can achieve and who you can become? I used to be a dancer, but guess what? I can be a teacher next week. I used to sell drugs, but now I can be a pastor. I used to be out there on the corner drinking with my homegirls and playing cards. Now I can be an author. I used to be talking mess about people and taking girls' boyfriends from them. Now I'm married. Who are they to determine what your daily structure should be? Today I only had to work out, but guess what? I chose to do my empowerment series today because my daily structure was empowering someone else to break a generational curse. You're gonna always hear the naysayers. People gonna always talk. They're gonna always try to stop you. When you're doing so good, I can't clap for you, so I gotta try to stop you. Because I wanna see you eat, just not without me. I wanna see you win. I just wanna be along in the picture when you win. But guess what? I had to leave you on the boulevard or on the street that I had to leave you on because you couldn't go where I was going. There may be times when we allow the self-doubt and insecurities of others to pour over into our cup and to dim our light. It's important to protect your energy and limit the time that you spend with them if they are not positively helping you grow into your best self. If you're not positively helping me grow into bettering myself and being the best self I can be and being the best person I can be, if knowing you and I haven't achieved anything, if we haven't won together, then you ain't helping me grow. And if you ain't helping me grow, you're only holding me back. Have they walked a mile in your shoes? Well, I'm going to share something here on this empowerment series. I walked 2 to 5 miles to work because the thing about growing and developing, how can I tell you, keep going, don't quit, never give up, believe in yourself. It's going to hurt sometimes. You got to do this alone. You have to do this alone sometimes. Don't ask for no help. Do it yourself. Don't wait for nobody to help you. They said it was coming to help you change the tire. Change it yourself. They said it was coming to help you. Don't wait for their help. Do it yourself. You have to do it yourself. It gotta hurt. Have they walked a mile in your shoes? Well, it hurt. I've never walked 3 to 5 miles, let alone run 2 to 3 miles. I've never done something like that. I got real uncomfortable because everybody got real comfortable. Everybody got real comfortable not believing in me, but I believed in me because I asked myself, who are you? What's your purpose? I did the work on myself to be able to aspire someone else and to inspire, and for someone it's somebody to look up to me. You want to know how I know? I have so many people message me. I have so many people tell me when they see me out, I'm so proud of you. Oh my God, you look so pretty. You look so happy. I have so many people say those kind of things to me. So it's like, I know you're watching. I know you're watching. You don't tell me you're watching me, but I know you're watching me because when I see you, you always got nice things to say. When I see you, you always cheering me on. I don't need your validation, but it makes me feel so good to know that you're watching. It makes me feel good to know that I'm inspiring and impacting somebody's life, even though I'm going through my own mess. I'm in my own mess, but you love watching my mess because you don't even see my mess. All you see is me empowering you. When my only goal was to work out today, I walked 3 to 5 miles to go to work, to make money, to take care of myself, because I couldn't wait on nobody. My bill's still on come regardless. Get real comfortable making other people feel uncomfortable. If you've been chosen to be picked out and to break the generational curses in your family, then ask them, can you do what I do? When your family or your friends, your husband, your boyfriend, I don't care who it is, when somebody is speaking to you or they're talking negative or they're bringing you down to try to dim your light, instead of shooting word for word and instead of matching energy, can you do what I do? Can you do what I do? The barrier to this is manage your time and get okay with having a backbone to say, no, I can't go there with you today. I'm not available to do that. I'm not available to do that for you right now. I'm working on me right now. How to overcome the haters and their comments. Keep a grateful heart. Align with other chain breakers and control your time by shaping your mental mindset for productivity. Grateful heart, chain breakers, and mental mindset. The world is a closed place. When you're picked on or chosen to be the one to break the generational curses in your family, you must keep a clear headspace in order to know who you are and what your purpose in life is. You must keep your space clean. These are a few tips on how you can manage your time for success. Keeping your space clean. Have you ever been on the way out the door, getting ready to do something, and you're looking for stuff and things are everywhere? When your space is not clean, you're cluttered. Your mind is cluttered. Your energy is cluttered. Your day is cluttered. You're running like a chicken with your head cut off because you know you have something somewhere, but you don't know where you set it to because your space ain't clean. You must keep a clear headspace. Keep a clear headspace. I've been taking tests all day today. I've been being tested all day today, but I keep a clear headspace because I know who I am. I know what my purpose is. All it takes is one bad or negative action or reaction to change your day and to change your life. All it takes is one bad word of mouth for a business and they post it on Facebook and then the shares get to going. And then next thing you know, it's viral that my store had this, that in it, that my food had this, that in it, that my manager was treating the employees this way. And it changed the restaurant. The restaurant shut down. The store is no longer open because they end up doing XYZ in the store. You must have a grateful heart. Be grateful for everything because there's others who have less than you have, and do more. Somebody might have had an opportunity that you had. We had the same 24 hours in a day. We the same age, and you're doing this and I'm doing this. Have a grateful heart, because somebody else who may be waking up and unable to breathe today, and they're having to spray an asthma pump every time they try to do 5 sit-ups. Be grateful that you can get the 10 sit-ups without breathing heavy. Be grateful that you can wake up and you can go for a walk today, because somebody else is in a wheelchair and they want to use their limbs, but they can't because they're in a wheelchair, because they had an accident. They was involved in a car accident when they was 5 years old. Have a grateful heart. Somebody else might be homeless, not because they choose to be homeless. They had a bad time in life. They failed. And instead of family and friends picking them up, they only talk negative. You know, you could have been such and such. You would have been so better if you had listened to us. Instead of picking me up, you started tearing me down. So you have to be grateful, because can you do what I do? Ask yourself, what have they accomplished lately of significance? When you have people that don't believe in you, you have to ask yourself, what have you accomplished lately of significance that I should be running around talking about how great you're doing and putting my life to the back burner because you feel like it makes you feel comfortable? You tired of seeing me study to take a test to become a nurse, and I'm supposed to make you feel comfortable. You tired of hearing about me losing weight, but every time I see you, you talking about your weight and how you want to get in shape and you want to get fit, but you can't even lose that weight, but I lost my weight. Every time I talk to you, or every time I see you, you asking me something negative and you joking, when it's nothing negative about me hustling to make money. It's better than me asking you for the money. It's better than me out here robbing for money. Ask yourself, or you can ask them, what have you done lately? What have you accomplished lately of significance? Well, tell me about what you're doing. When they have opinions and they talking negative because you're the one that was chosen to break the generational curses, you know, every time I talk to you talking about God and the church and stuff, God ain't did nothing. Okay, well, what have you accomplished lately? Tell me all about what you done accomplished. What about you? Let's take this off with me. Let's focus on you. You don't have to match the energy. You don't have to match the energy. You have to just ask yourself, when people are talking crazy or they don't believe in you, or they say you're wasting your time doing that, ask yourself, or you can ask them, what have you done lately? Have you walked a mile or 2 or 3 in my shoes? You know, you could do more if you was at work. You could open your store if you went to work. Have you walked a mile or 2 or 3 in my shoes? I walked 3 miles to work. Have you walked a mile or 3 or 3 in my shoes? You want to be the one to take me to work or something? You don't have to match that energy. You don't have to match that energy. Okay, thank you. Because in your head, you're telling yourself, nothing's going to dim my light. My time is valuable. The more I'm standing here talking to you about what you think and your opinions on what you think is important to me, or what you feel like I should be doing, that's time that's valuable. I'm valuable because I'm empowering others who are looking up to me or who are listening to my empowerment series. So when I'm matching energy and I get on my empowerment series and I'm talking about negative energy and about bad light and about things that really ain't gonna make a difference if it was today, tomorrow, or next week. But when I'm giving you tools to succeed and telling you to ask yourself when somebody bring you down, keep going, don't quit, don't give up. When somebody bring you down or they have something negative to say, ask yourself, have you walked a mile or 2 or 3 in my shoes? Can you do what I do? Can you walk 2 miles to work? You don't have to ask them that, because matching energy and your energy matters. So if you ask somebody, have you walked a mile or 2 or 3 in my shoes? Their response 9 times out of 10 gonna be, I don't have to walk to work because I do what I need to do. Guess what? That's more negative. They pouring into your cup. They pouring in negative mess in your cup. So you can't match energy, because when you match energy, you end up having that output of source that you didn't even want in the first place. Now I got an output of negative source because I asked you something that you felt that you had to defend. You felt you had to defend me asking you, have you walked a mile or 2 or 3 in my shoes? So you tried to hit me back harder and tried to hit me back hard enough to say, I ain't got to walk the word. But that's where the negativity and your energy come. My actions and behaviors today impact what is said about my legacy. Because what have you done lately of significance? My actions and behaviors today impacts what is said about my legacy. What do you want your legacy to be? Because whatever I'm spending my time and my energy on, gonna reflect my legacy. It ain't gonna reflect your legacy. When they speak about me, they're not gonna be speaking about you. When they speak about you, they're not gonna be speaking about me. Your energy and your legacy matters. An energy building exercise of vision casting has been beneficial in shaping the way that I look at things. So you wanna know how you so happy? People ask me, how you so happy? You always full of joy, you always full of life. But I just shared, I go through my own mess too, right? I go through my own mess. I go through my own stuff. I change my perspective and my outlook towards others' behaviors and their behavior patterns. Because I had to spend more time focusing on me and how I was going to better myself so I can stay successful and I can value my time, because my time is like currency. My time is like money. So whatever I'm spending my money on has to make sense. It got to be important. I can't just spend my money on my time is my money right now. I can't just spend it on anything. I got to spend it on valuable things that gonna come back tenfold, as well as the conversations that I have with others. So if I'm spending time being negative, trying to go word for word with you, or trying to give an output of being so happy when you steady tearing me down, guess what? I'm gonna get tired of trying to be happy all the time while you're tearing me down or while you're giving me your energy. You're gonna keep giving me your energy. And the more I try to defend my energy with your energy, we're gonna soon clash. And then when we clash, then one or two things gonna happen. It's gonna be full of life or full of darkness. So in order to protect my energy, I had to vision cast and say, who am I? What do I want to be in life? Who do I aspire to be? Would others aspire to be me? Well, I already shared that others are watching me and wanting to do the things that I do, and that they're so happy and just when others see me, they're full of life. It makes other people feel joyful and great to be around me. So others are aspiring to be like me. You look so great. You lost weight. You always so happy. Oh my God, girl, you look good. Would you aspire to be like me? Are you who you portray yourself to be? I've been working on cussing. So I'm not the person that I portray myself to be all the time. I'm not always in a good mindset. I'm not always happy. I have to work on me. What is your output like? What is your input like? When life challenges and obstacles occur in your life, are you listening to the opinions of others? Do you use your bus pass or your bus ticket to go to the spend money and feel better hair salon, or the midnight gossip tell day business nightclub? Or do you ask yourself, what else can I do? What can I do? Strength and confidence will help you push through the pain of breaking generational curses. You got to be strong. You got to be courageous. You got to have tenacity to get a grip on reality, because sometimes you have people telling you who you are and what you should do. But guess what? They had a reality once. We all got a story. We all have a life. It's not okay to feel like your legacy is someone else's legacy. It's not okay to give bad energy or to dim somebody else's light. But when you have strength and you have confidence in knowing who you are and why you've been chosen, then you can push through the pain, because it hurts. It hurts. It hurts when you've been chosen to be picked on. But guess what? Everybody can't do what you do. Everybody can't push past that pain. Everybody can't deal with that negative energy. Everybody can't stand tall. Everybody can't stand tall. Everybody can't stay 10 toes down. Some people gonna fold. Some people gonna break. They won't always believe in you or see your vision. Their vision is not your vision. Their legacy is not your legacy. When XYZ or whoever's speaking on what you doing or how you doing it, when they pass in their obituary, it ain't gonna say nothing about what you did. None of your success is gonna be in their obituary. Let me reiterate that. When I pass, none of your success is gonna be in my obituary. So why does it matter about what I'm spending my time doing or how I'm spending my time doing? Why does it matter that I wasted 5 hours on writing 3 chapters? Why does it matter that I spent 2 days being kind to strangers? Why does it matter that I told you, girl, I can't go to the spend my money, have salon to hear the new gossip? That should matter to you. And what other people saying about you when you're not in the room, that shouldn't matter to you either if an opportunity is not presented to you after that conversation. What someone else dream and aspire to be may be less than what you aspire to be. For instance, I went to a job interview. My hourly rate for my job interview may be different from another hourly rate. So while I'm in the interview, I told the employer, I said, yeah, I applied for such and such too, and they start off at the same thing. So my value at both places is the same thing. Mindfulness. We have to be mindful when we're providing information, when we're receiving information, and how we're perceiving the information. Your outlook on something that may have happened may not be the same as my perception and outlook on it. I'm so developed in my mind that me saying, yeah, they pay the same thing. That wasn't a notice. That wasn't well, it don't matter if you hire me or not, I got a job somewhere else. It was none of that. The mindfulness about it was the value in both of the jobs and the time consumed working both of the jobs. Sometimes you have options that you have to weigh. Is matching your energy the option that's best for me? Is matching your energy gonna give me the same kind of output that I want, or is it gonna give me an output that I don't want? Or is it gonna cause a clash? What somebody else might like to do or their inspiration may not be yours. My inspiration is gospel. My inspiration is motivational speaking that is not motivational speaking, that is someone that is yelling at me or cussing at me the whole time. My motivational speaking that I like to listen to was a simple 10-minute motivational speaking. This has been an hour. You want to know why this has been an hour? Because my empowerment series and motivational is not for the older generation. That's not my demographic. My demographic is not for the older generation. My demographic is not for the age group of 30-year-olds and up. My demographic is for high schoolers to college students, or those who are stuck in the middle of life like me. I'm in the middle of life right now. I'm in a midlife crisis, but I know who I am. What is your legacy? What is your legacy? My legacy is to lead a generation to financial literacy, time freedom, and to show them an abundance and being determined to achieve their successes. Determination is key. Determination is the key to success. When you feed your mind full of positive, grateful thoughts, you don't leave room for self-doubt and or negativity. You make better choices. You can't help but to become more productive, cheerful, and enjoyable to be around. Yes, you can erase self-doubt. It will take time and effort. It's taken me 3 years to get to this place of self-confidence. It's taken me 3 years to get to the place of knowing that my time is like cash and that my time is valuable. It's taken me 3 years to work on my mindset and my energy. Working on your mindset and energy is the best investments besides investing in your health that you'll ever make in life. Let me say that again. Working on your mindset and energy is the best investment besides investing in your health that you'll ever make in your life. Always look for the positive and practice gratitude. Greet each challenge as a blessing of opportunity. It's just an obstacle. It's just an obstacle acting as one of the building blocks to your successes. What you put your time into determines what type of energy you put out. It serves as your output. For instance, if I'm putting my time into gossiping or being negative, I'm going to be outputting gossiping and negative. If I put my time into cussing, I'm going to be cussing more. So this morning, yesterday actually, I was cussing yesterday or day before yesterday. So today I was cussing too. So that's something I have to work on because that's just a challenge and an obstacle that I'm facing right now. So instead of my obstacle and my challenge being working on my face or learning how to manage my time better, it's working on the words that come out of my mouth. And how do I want to project my words to my demographics and my target audience? Look for and appreciate the good that is present or that can arise from each life challenge that you face. It will spark the growth that you need to become successful. When they don't believe in you, say to yourself, I'll prove to myself that I have what it takes. I'm the GOAT. I know what my purpose is in life. My biggest enemy is me. Take control of your time. One of the things that you can do to take control of your time is spend less time on your phones, go for a walk, exercise, know who you are. Your time is like money. Your time is valuable. Assess and evaluate what you're spending your time on. Cut out all distraction. Minimize distractions in your life. Take control of your time by getting a backbone and saying no. Do you have guts? Are you resilient enough to say, that's not what I want to do today? You have to go on and let them talk. Because what else can they do except for talk about you for being the one that breaks the generational curse in your bloodline? Have a grateful heart and determination to be disciplined enough to reset as many times as you need to in order to move on and run after your ambitions in life. I'm going to say that again. Go on and let them talk. You have to let them talk. Because what else can they do except for talk about you for being the one that breaks the generational curses in your bloodline? Have a grateful heart and determination to be disciplined enough to reset as many times as you need to. You reset as many times as you need to in order to move on and run after your ambitions in life. This is a legacy. Never let anyone dim your light. And thank you for viewing my Generational Curses video.